There's 3 questions to ask right now about every single person on your team. What is their classification? Exempt, non-exempt, 1099, W-2, and is it appropriate? Number 1 thing that you should ask. Number 2, can I explain every single person's pay relative to other people in the same role? Does it all make sense? Is it documented? And then 3, do I have documented rationale for where people fall inside of the range? And a range can be as simple as everybody with the same job title, who gets paid the lowest, who gets paid the highest. Boom, there's a range. Is it the most educated range you ever had? I mean, we got to start somewhere, right? So that's your range. And then where a person falls in that range, is that justifiable? Does it make sense? And when I'm talking to clients and I see pay equity issues, which I do, and it's fine, I usually give them about a 3-year plan because I understand that we can't just go level setting. If by and large we've been very arbitrary about our pay, we haven't been consistent or intentional based on data, then we're going to have some issues that we need to right. So let's say we do all of that in 1 year and it puts you under. But, well, that doesn't make very much sense. And I'm a really piss poor consultant if I recommend that to you. So I'm going to give you a 3-year plan. Like, hey, if this person is performing, we need to get them up to par and to the range. A lot of times, it is because a person who has been with us for a really long time and they've gotten small little raises here and there over time, and then we bring new people in and the market is more competitive now, and so we've brought them in, and somehow our newer people are making $15,000 more than our people who have been with us for 7 years plus. That is a kick in the you-know-what to those people. They have been here, they've been loyal, and you're not and sometimes it's like, well, they're close to retirement, they don't care. Don't do that. And if they're close to retirement, we might have an age claim. Like, let's just be equitable when it comes to our compensation strategy. So those are the 3 questions that you need to be asking about every single employee in your organization. If you answered no to any of these, it's not a problem. It's just a project. It's just something that you need to put together. So I'd start with the classification. That's the highest legal risk. And like I said, I've never done an HR audit where every single employee is classified correctly. I just haven't. So I'm guessing that that's you. Just don't wait too long to fix it. That's all I'm saying. I've been involved in a lawsuit where an employer got audited and they were unfortunately not doing it correctly, and it was hundreds of thousands of dollars in back pay and fines. So just don't let it be you. You don't need a fancy software. You don't need a compensation consultant to start. You can ask yourself those 3 questions, benchmark the roles. You need documented rationale for each person's placement. This is a project. It's not a year-long initiative. It's just something that you can tackle. If it feels overwhelming, start with the roles that have multiple people in the same job title, because then you know that's where equity kind of comes into play first, because you've got multiple people, multiple genders, multiple generations, multiple ethnicities, whatever it is. So I would start there. And once you start doing it, then you're going to feel so good, and then you're going to have the data, and it's just going to be an amazing flywheel. The cost of not doing this is overtime liability, potential discrimination claims, and turnover when pay inequity becomes visible, and it will. So here's one step that I want you to take. Pull up your team list and do those 3 audit questions real quick. What's their classification? Exempt, non-exempt, W-2, 1099. Second, can I explain their pay relative to others in the same role? And 3, do I have documented rationale for where they fall within the range? Ask yourself those 3 things, and you are well on your way. And if you need help, don't forget, you can go to saltlightadvisors.com/HR Foundations and take my online course. You can always pick up a copy of my book, or you can reach out to me, saltlightadvisors.com/contact, and just say, hey, I heard your compensation episode and I think I'm needing a compensation data study, and we'll get on it.